Okay, today is Wednesday in the kingdom. Yes, Wednesday. And Johnny doesn't know if he's going to be bringing the beer or not because it has to meet the trucks and everything from the south. So that's 1,200 kilometers, probably four for 5 different truck interchanges and such to make it work. All right. So this morning we woke up to minus 19. Yes, it's warm. No Grinch gloves, but feels like minus 26. And then on the yo-yo scale, minus 2 Fahrenheit. Oh, is that lame? But feels like minus 15 Fahrenheit. That's better. All right, Amazon has my first book of my Winter Road series, My Struggles. I used the same title as the #1 bestseller in Germany in 1930s. Yes, do the math, figure it out. And it's free as an ebook from February 21st to the 25th. Yes, 5 days on Amazon, 4 days on Sesame Street. All right. So we had a Kingdom follower send us something of interest, all right? These came from Trader Joe's. Yeah, I don't know if that's that USA president guy or what, but this is good stuff. Yes, there's peanut butter in the middle. So you bite into it and it's got a flavor. I've never seen these or tried these or anything. These are good. So that's what we are, the Learning Channel. How to eat southern foods in wilderness Alaska, but in northern Manitoba. Thank you very much to the Kingdom follower that sent us this treat. And the dogs like a snack too. Yes, they sit there and wait and want and hope that I will give them one. All right. So let's back up. We had a successful day yesterday because it was cloudy and overcast, so our pictures turned out better than when we took the V plow from Kansas out and went on the cat train trails because it was all shadows. Yes, the shadow knows. All right, so we'll back up here. Hopefully we're going to have an overcast day. They've been telling us it's going to be snowing for the last couple of days, but it's all lies, like my marriage. I don't know where the sun is. And look at all those sleighs. We look like a winter freighting yard. And the cats, look at them all covered in with their canvases. Now we got to build a plywood windshield so we can go fast. And the dumb wood stove is burning today. Yes! I tossed the wood in there and it took off. The door's closed, everything's closed, and it's burning good. Unreal. I think this is going to be the worst year ever for low pressure air systems screwing up the wood stove. I can't remember it being this bad. Oh wait, I haven't been this sober either. All right. Okay, let's get the meat phone back in. We have a productive day planned today. And the staff will be over after she's done her real job. Not that Mickey Mouse job. She has a real job now. Well, I better go. Here comes the boss, and he's an asshole at my real job. Okay, I don't know if you can hear it, but the stove is just burning good there. It's got a nice rumble to it. Yes, and we're looking at the promo bike. I'm going to have to drink those beers, but those are prop beers. Yes, for filming only. So, okay, so we've made a mess in the shop here, and there's a reason why you make a mess, because we're outside working and we just come in and dump everything. Like yesterday, we brought the tools in and tossed them on the workbench. Okay, #1 reason why for that, everything is cold, so the cords are stiff, right? Okay, they're stiff. There's snow in amongst all the stuff, no matter how careful you are. So just throw it on the workbench. And then in the morning, while you're having your morning coffee and beverage, to wake up, this is where you put your tools away and get focused for the day's events, all right? So that's why everything gets dumped when we come in, and some of the cords were tossed on the floor of the shop because it's too cold to warm them up. All right, let's get to work and get organized. We have a busy day planned here in the kingdom and trying to stay sober too. Okay, lunchtime in the kingdom, and I'm working outside because the wood stove has slobbered for the last 2 days, just like the 871 Detroit and the Screaming Ford that gave me 15 seconds of fame on Ice Road Truckers. So I'm outside wandering around, aimlessly lost, and we're getting the windshields on. Yes, the plywood windshields on the cats. All right, so over here, I didn't like the Count Dracula side curtains on the little TD6 known as Laverne, so I took the curtains off the operator's curtains. Well, we call them riders because we don't operate these cats. We just ride them and hang on. So I took them off the D6 cat because I only have one set and I have 2 cats, so I'll put plywood sides on, okay? So they fit nicely on here, and it looks good with the plywood windshield. And also, too, these boxes here, we're using up the funny wood, which is called recycle, repurpose, and reuse or whatever. Okay, this is the box that the 3-in-1 bender came from, from Sir Rodney. So it's a funny wood. I don't know what it's called. It's China wood or something, most likely. So we don't use it anywhere else, so we'll make some windshields out of it. And then to keep in with the theme of Dr. Seuss and Nothing Straight, as you can see, me using the skill saw when I'm sober, and nothing straight. All right, so there we just continue on because the other side was pre-cut crooked, so we just keep going. So this will be nice for the operator, plus we can see out the back and be able to pull the chain on the pin. Yes, you got to be able to pull the pin to unhook the sleighs and everything. Ooh, the pin's gonna fall out. All right, let's go burn some lunch, and then we got other things to do. Okay, after lunch in the kingdom, and we did it. We recycled, repurposed, redid everything. Even the screws were recycled. All right, so we got the plywood windshields on Kijiji. All right, he looking good. And we have the plywood windshield on Laverne. He's ready to take on the mosquitoes of the north. Yes, they'll be out today, out this winter wearing their sweaters. And we can't forget Freefall way over there. He's got his wooden windshield on too. No, his plywood windshield. All right, let's get ready for when the staff arrives, because we're going to have tandem sleighs in the bush today, hopefully.
Wednesday morning in WHO-ville, and it's just after 8:30 a.m. and I'm getting ready to head to work. As you can see, it's pretty cloudy out today and it's actually really warm, so I'm sure it's going to snow. Now it's time to head inside, let the dogs back in, get ready, and head to work. 12:30 and I'm just finishing up lunch. I had leftovers from last night. Looks like I will be subbing grade 3-4 for the rest of the week, which is pretty good for me. Now it's time to head inside, let the dogs back in, and get to work. As you can see, it is still snowing out here, and if I zoom into the distance, you can see it's getting pretty nasty out there. Maybe by the end of the day when I get off work, it'll be a blizzard. Just after 4 p.m. and I made home from work. Had a pretty good day subbing 3 and 4. When I went to check the mail, there was a box there. We weren't expecting anything, so I'll have to open this up in the kingdom. There was a name on the front, but there was no actual name on it, just a return address, so I'll have to see who that is. Now it's time to get the skidoo out and head on over to the kingdom. 4:30 and I just made it to the kingdom, and as you can see, my dad was doing some back blading with the cat. I'm not sure which one he used today, but I guess I'll find out when I head up to the shop. As you can see, there's not much snow for him to be working with, so I just did a quick little back blade all the way back up to the shop. So now I'll head on into the kingdom and see what my dad's up to. Just opened up the box and look what was inside. There was a big box of gloves. Wow, this is greatly appreciated. There was a name on the letter, but I cannot pronounce it and I don't want to butcher it, so I will wait until my dad comes in and he can do a little video thanking you. But wow, thank you so much. Look at all these gloves. My dad will be really excited when he comes in from outside and sees all these. Now it's time to head out and see what he's up to, but wow, thank you so much. There is about 40 pairs of gloves here. I couldn't even fit them all on the counter here. Wow, that is awesome. Some of these gloves you can't even get up here, and the other ones look to be pretty expensive, so thank you so much. I'm sure we'll put these to good use. They look really warm as well, so that's good for up in these cold climates. I can hear my dad, but I can't see him, so I'm pretty sure he's just coming out of the South Trail on the famous black cat. I do say the famous black cat because when I left here yesterday, it was parked right here, and now it's not, and I don't see it around the yard at all, so I guess I'll head on over and see what we're doing today. Looks like I was right. He was out doing a few passes with the chain drag and the famous black cat. I'm not sure what we'll be doing now, but I guess I'll find out when he gets off the cat. My dad just went and turned the sleigh around with the famous black cat, and now we are going to attempt to hook it up to this one here. Not sure if we were able to see in the other video, but I will show you that that sleigh has wooden skis on the bottom of it. Yes, I said wooden skis. A couple of the original skis we still have left in the kingdom. This one here has the metal skis, and I'll walk over and show you the original wooden skis here. Hang on. As you can see on the bottom, there's a big difference. That's wood for sure. Now we are going to hook a chain up to the two sleighs here on the very back of the hitch. This one to this front sleigh, that way we can pull them straight and line them up, and then back the front sleigh into the hitch of the second one and hook them up together in theory. Now we are hooking up the two sleighs together with the chain, that way we can pull them straight with the famous black cat, and we even have the jackal here as well to lift up the hitch because it is pretty heavy. Got it as close as we can. It actually looks pretty straight. Normally it takes us a few times to line it up. Now my dad will unhook everything, take the jack haul right here and hook it up to there. That way we can lift up the front of the hitch. Then he will back up a bit more and it should all slide into place and we can put the pin in and get going. Just finished hooking up to both sleighs. I wasn't able to get a video because I had to help, but all we used was the crowbar to wiggle it into place and the pin went in no problem. Now my dad will back up a bit so we can get around the other sleigh that's right here and then go have some fun. I will be riding on the back of the sleighs here to get some video, plus it'll be easier to maneuver around on the sleighs than try to bring the skidoo along. Plus we have enough video of me on the skidoo and stuff, so we're going to try something different and I'll ride the sleighs. just came out the south trail by the woodpile, and it looks like we do fit. We had no problems going through that trail. Now we are going to go over to the north trail and see if we fit down there as well by the rabbit tower. And yes, I am standing on top of the sleigh here. I have really good balance growing up jumping from sleigh to sleigh. This is nothing for me. Hopefully I don't fall off though, because that would not be good. just after 6 p.m. and I am officially done in the kingdom. Now it's time to grab my dog treats, head on back into WHO-ville and do the weather. Little after 6 p.m. and I made home from the kingdom and put the skidoo away. This is the temperature we're sitting at today. It's -9 degrees Celsius, which is 15 degrees Fahrenheit. We even have the feels like on the bottom. It's been pretty warm today and it was snowing on and off, but as you can see, it has stopped now. Now it's time to head inside, let the dogs out, make supper, and end my day.
Okay, 6 o'clock in the kingdom. We're done for the day. I didn't have to put any wood in the stove because it's still burning nice and even and got nice coals and everything. On frickin' real. It's acting like a normal stove. All right, we'll scroll this way. Yes, look at the skies. It's going to cloud over and snow. Oh, wait, it has clouded over. All right, so we got the sleighs out and had some fun, and it's good to know. So there's the flags of exercise and the other flags in their natural state of being limp. Oh, here's where we parked the 2 sleighs here. That worked out good today. All right, let's go walk the dogs, drink some beer. I'm thirsty because it was hot on the cat today with all that heat coming off the engine. I mean the motor. All right, let's go walk the dogs, drink some beer, make a video, and we'll talk to you later.